Have you ever noticed a strange, almost cruel paradox in your life? That as your self-respect grows, your circle of friends seems to shrink? It feels like a punishment. You look around and see people effortlessly blending into groups, laughing at things that aren't funny, sustaining conversations that mean nothing. And for a moment, you wonder, is there something wrong with me? Am I broken? But deep down, you know the answer isn't that simple. The solitude you feel isn't a failure of social skills. It is a side effect of having standards. There is a specific kind of loneliness that comes from having high self-esteem. It is not because you are arrogant or too good for others. It is simply that you have lost the ability to tolerate the performance. You know the performance I'm talking about. The polite nodding when someone is clearly lying. The forced laughter at a joke that conceals an insult. The exhausting ritual of pretending to like people who you times just no times don't actually care about you. For most people, this social dance is a survival mechanism. It's how the world turns. But for you, it feels physically painful. It feels like wearing a shirt that is 2 sizes too small. It restricts you. It itches. And because you respect yourself, you unconsciously refuse to wear it. This refusal comes from a heightened sense of clarity. When you truly value who you are, you develop a very sharp radar for authenticity. You become incredibly sensitive to the undercurrents of a conversation. You can sense the subtle competition in a friend's compliment. You can feel the transactional nature of a relationship where you are only wanted because you are useful. You hear the sarcasm that everyone else ignores to keep the peace. And here lies the trouble. You can't unsee it. When the group laughs to cover up an awkward moment, you stay silent. Not because you are trying to be difficult, but because you refuse to betray your own reality just to make others comfortable. You don't want to lower your frequency to match the noise. Naturally, the world doesn't like this. Society often relies on people being agreeable, pliable, and identical. When you are someone who silently asks, "Is this fair?" or "Does this make sense?" before you obey, you become a glitch in the matrix. You become a threat to the status quo. So, they label you. They call you aloof. They say you are too intense, hard to approach, or oversensitive. People who are used to controlling others will find you unbearable. To them, you are a nail that cannot be hammered down. They will say you are the problem because your boundaries prevent them from using you. They can't manipulate you, so they decide to dislike you. If you are currently sitting in this solitude, feeling the weight of being misunderstood, listen to me very carefully. Do not try to fix what isn't broken. That gut feeling you have when you walk into a room and want to leave immediately, that is not social anxiety. That is your intuition protecting you. That is your self-esteem acting as a filtration system. It is keeping the toxicity out. You do not need to sand down your edges just to fit into a puzzle that wasn't designed for you. You don't need to apologize for requiring depth in a world that is addicted to the surface. Yes, the path of high self-esteem is quieter. It is often a solitary road. It is the tax you pay for waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror, and respecting the person looking back at you. It might be lonely right now, but ask yourself this in the silence of the night. Would you rather be surrounded by people who love a version of you that doesn't exist? Or would you rather be alone with the only thing that is real? The choice, ultimately, is yours.